Alright folks, today we're headed out to the Triple Nickel. We're going to meet up with our buddy Eric. He's got an Ultra, a Harley-Davidson Ultra. I don't know the year, whatever. We're going to pull up here and he'll probably already be here. I'm running about exactly on time. But we're going to run down 33 to Nelsonville and then shoot around. He's got navigation and pretty much knows where he's going, so I'm just going to follow him. But we're going to have us a little 2 or 3 hour ride today. Should be awesome. Should be awesome. So right now I'm in Canal Winchester. We're going to meet up here at the Meyer parking lot here in Canal and take off. But that's what's going on today, and hopefully this new microphone works out all right and GoPro's working out okay. We'll see. So far so good, maybe, I don't know. Everything looks to be recording properly. Let's see if we can pull up here, and Eric will already be here and you get a look at his motorcycle. But yeah, it's going to be real hot today. I haven't been on a ride in a little over a week, so I'm pretty happy to get out, especially with Eric. I only see him about once a year, so it's always good. Eric and me were old scuba diving buddies from 20 years ago, and he started riding Harleys, and I finally got me one, and now we try to get together every now and again to ride. I don't see him. I'm not seeing him. I think I'll go over here and wait for him in the shade. Because it ain't gonna be a whole lot of it today. Anyhow, my mama asked me to do a walk around, so don't you do it now. Alright, this is my Harley-Davidson Classic Ultra Electric Glide. I think I hear some rumbling coming about now, but this is what she looks like. She's dirty because she's been getting rid a little bit. We've been out about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times this year. Can't say I'm out as much as I should be, but that's what she looks like. And I'm gonna get off here and wait on Eric, and I'll talk at you guys in a minute. You got a helmet on too. How are you? Look at that. That's what Eric rides. Eric, what year is this? What year is this bike?
17.
2017.
Yep.
It's an Ultra.
Yep.
Limited.
Yep.
That's the big boys' toys there. Mine is the precursor, I think. This is what they turned into.
It's basically the same bike. I just have a tour pack on the back.
I have this, but when I got it, it wasn't on, so I just left it off because it's like weighs about 30 more pounds.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck it, I don't need it unless I go somewhere, and that's when I'll figure out how to put it on. I kind of get it. Somebody kind of explained it to me, but I'm sure I can find it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm glad we finally got together.
I know it. A couple weeks ago, I was like, just, one of those things. It's like, well, you're probably doing something. So
well, the problem is I don't sleep next to my phone. My phone's in back there, and I'm fucking around, and, and I just picked it up an hour too late, and I'm like, son of a gun, because I was going out that day no matter what. But yeah, you good on gas and everything?
Yeah, just fill it up.
Yeah, me too. So we're set.
What year is it?
This is a 2002 Electric Glide Classic. It's got about 22,000 miles on it now.
Really?
I just changed the oil in it this year, so I know how to do that now.
Yep.
I didn't do the triple oil change.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you do that every year?
I don't, but I'm going to do it this year.
Okay.
Yeah, it needs it.
Yeah, I figured I'd probably do it next year.
Yeah.
And if I can figure out how to do it. Yeah.
It's really.
Yeah,
The only thing you gotta do is, well, what they say is when you take your derby cover off and you're draining the
yeah.
when you refill it, they say your bike should be upright. So you get the right amount in there. I mean, I've done it both ways. You know, last time I did it, I had my wife hold my bike up for me.
Okay.
But hell, I mean, I got a jack now, so
Awesome.
it don't matter.
Hell, man.
Yeah, I got a jack at Harbor Freight.
Muncie did that too. He got one for like an ATV jack or something like that.
I think when you got this, you sent me some photos in a text, and you said you guys were changing your tires or something.
Yeah, we were trying to change the front tire. Yeah.
Whenever to Harbor Freight, I'm like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, don't ever try to change your front tire yourself. We got it off. There was no getting it back on though. So yeah, I don't know how. I mean, it took hours to get it off, and I'm like, I don't have the ass to put it on. I guarantee that right now. He got lucky and took it over to some dude that messes with him, and he just laughed. He goes, I would have been more surprised if you did get it on. And I'm like, well, I've heard of people doing it. I've seen it on YouTube, but by God, when we were messing with that tire, it's just like just even sighting it up to see, and it was like, no, we ain't got the right tools for this shit, man.
Yeah.
It was ugly.
About the only thing I do, I changed my brake pads a couple weeks ago, which is an easy thing, you know. And you don't even have. They say, oh, you should take the reservoir off. You don't need to do that. I just get a big ass screwdriver, pry the cylinders back in.
Yeah.
When the old brake pads are in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that on trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
I've had the front wheels off of them before, but I've never changed brake pads. But it does everything's accessible. It looks like it would be kind of easy.
It is.
All right. Well, let's rock and roll, man.
So hey, I was gonna say, when we get down there to the intersection of 78 and Triple Nickel, so we got an option. We can either go south, which if we stayed on it, we would hit the Ohio River.
Right.
Or if we went north, we'd end up in Zanesville.
Right. Right. It's your choice. I mean, I don't know if you just wanted to ride or stop somewhere and get something to eat at some point, but I know when I was down there checking out my buddy's deal, there's a place called the Triple Nickel Saloon just outside of Zanesville if we do go north. And I don't know, maybe could be crazy busy or whatever, but if you get a stopping point and you want to stop and just stop there and get just stop and drink or whatever, and, stop whenever you want or you feel that you need to.
Well, I ain't never been on Triple Nickel. So.
I've only been on it going down to his house in a car, and it was what the part that I was on was not that intense, but there were parts that were, and it's everybody talks about it, so it must be something somewhere. But I rode from Zanesville all the way to, not rode, but I drove all the way from Zanesville to 669, and I turned off then. So it was only about maybe 10, 15 miles that I was on it, so I didn't really get a good dose of it.
Okay.
So
It depends on.
Just flip a coin. I don't care. Just it. Yeah. We're starting at the right time because it's going to be 90. It's going to be 90 today. Yeah, I just put a bunch of sunscreen on and shit like that, and I said, well, I'll wear a helmet because it'll keep the heat off of me. Plus, I wanted to try to make a little bit of a video. But yeah.
All right. Well, I guess when we get down there, figure it out.
Yeah, I'm following you. I'm following you.
Sounds good.
All right, be safe. All right, so we're heading for Nelsonville. We are on the 33 bypass going around Lancaster, and we're wound up now, Lord. So we'll shut up and ride for a minute. Turn down the radio so we don't get a copyright. But yeah, we're doing good, man. I'm glad to get out of the freaking house. I've been busy, so busy these last couple weeks. for somebody who's retired, I don't feel like it. Got a friend of mine did some painting for me and got my house looking a lot better, and straightened up the yard, and you know, springtime stuff. Fighting with my garden, trying to get my daggone vegetables to grow, and everything looks pretty good except the stuff that don't. But yeah, we'll just shut them right here for a minute. Speed limit's 70 mile an hour here, so you can get there. You can get there. If anybody sees this in the future, this is what the world used to look like before they screwed it up the rest of the way. Beautiful countrysides, cornfields. If you're watching this 50 years from now, wish you would have been here. It was got to be better than where you're at now, I hope. Or maybe not. I hope they don't screw it all up, because they're trying real hard right now here in America in the West. It's a daggone shame. But that's what happens when you let spoiled rich people run the country, or run the world rather. It's all about money. Greed, money. Not about love, not about friendship. Splitting us all up into our little tribes, telling us everybody else is wrong. And all I want to do is hang out and live a little bit. I worked my whole life as a wage slave to this world, like so many other people want to deny. We're all slaves to the wage master. But I don't know, man. I don't know any other way. Now look at that. See that line right up there beside that little bit of condensation trail? Isn't that odd? I seen that in a YouTube conspiracy video. It's like, look, they're covering up the lines in the sky. It's all just an illusion. It's like, oh hell, man, really? That too? I'm riding around and none of this shit is real? How the hell did that happen? I don't know, man. That's crazy. Shit'll drive you crazy. That's why I had to get on this motorcycle. Get out here and do something besides watch these crazy people. Because they'll drive you crazy. I swear to God, I'm half crazy from watching YouTube. It's just dumb, man. It's interesting, though, the stuff you see, you know, they're not... The lamestream media doesn't show you anything. They're not trying to teach you anything. And by God, one thing the internet has done is allowed people with the knowledge, you know, and the want for knowledge to be able to go find it. You know, a lot of the stuff is BS, but I'm here to tell you that 80% of these conspiracy theories are 100% true. The stuff they hide from us, the stuff they're doing to us, how they're poisoning people with the food and all that stuff. I mean, my God, man, if this ain't a better time to be trying to grow your own food, you know, eat clean and stuff like that. I can't think of a better time, man. I mean, I've been trying to do it. I mean, I still have my vices and stuff like that, but I eat pretty good, clean. I eat pretty good. I make most of my own food. I try not to eat out hardly at all. But you know, just like everybody else, God, by God, every now and again, you got to have your Big Mac. You know they're poison because they're like a natural sleeping pill. But yeah, we're coming up on 22. You turn left up here on 22, it'll take you right into downtown Lancaster. I like them little hills, man. These little hills, little churches and stuff like that. That's what it's all about, man. Get out in the world. You know, I got a son that's he lives out in California. He's a world traveler, man. He gets to see a lot of stuff. He recently got married. Good luck to him on that. I hope it works out. He's been with the girl a long time. I've met her a few times. She seems plenty nice. Likes to cook. And I'm on anybody's side that likes to cook. I don't care how well you run the sweeper, as long as you can, you know, make me a damn sandwich every now and again. But evidently she's a, you know, a top shelf chef. Specializes in, you know, I think breads and bread and, you know, what do you call that? I don't even know what, artisan breads and stuff like that. I mean, she sells stuff on the internet. Pretty interesting people. She speaks Japanese. They've been to Japan, Italy, you know, Rome, all these places. Crazy. I'm scared to get on a plane and go out of the country because I'm afraid they won't let my ass back in. I don't know about you. There's so many things I haven't seen here in Ohio. I could spend the rest of my life touring around Ohio seeing amazing things, you know. And every once in a while, go to Florida or someplace that you enjoy. You know, there's nothing better than I like watching the daggone sunset on the daggone ocean. You know, one of the best pictures I ever took was when me and Muncie and his son Will went down there. I went out, staggered down to the beach one afternoon and watched the sunset. Got some time lapse. That's on a video, earlier video, if you want to go back and watch it. But I love that kind of stuff, man. Nature, you know, I just love nature. Love being out in it. And the addition to this Harley Davidson, you know, I love riding my Beamer, but you can't go very far on the Beamer, you know, without taking multiple breaks. And it's just, it's more of a sport bike. But this Harley's a nice addition because, you know, it practically rides itself. And so far I've had a ball. I mean, since I had it, I put new tires on it, did an oil change, had the carburetor rebuilt because it's a I want to say naturally aspirated vehicle. And so it's got actual choke and stuff, so they fixed all that shit up. The only issue that I had with it is right after I got it, the shift lever came off, you know, vibrated loose or whatever, but it went right back on and screwed it on pretty tight. And, you know, hopefully that'll never happen again, because that'll scare the shit out of you when shit starts falling off your motorcycle as you're going down the highway. It definitely adds to the pucker factor. But yeah, I'm managing to hit every bump, trying to stay out of Eric's wake over here on the right hand side. I try to ride a little bit back and a little bit over, so if he slams on the brakes and I'm daydreaming, I just blow past him without running his ass over, which is always a good thing. We're coming up on a nice big ass hill that opens up into a big valley over here. I just wanted you guys to see that, and then I'm going to shut her down for a little bit until we get down in it. Hopefully get down to some twisties at some point. We're headed for the triple nickel. I've told you 2 or 3 times now. We're not sure which way we're going to go, south or north, but I've come north from Zanesville one time, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't as good as Hocking Hills. I mean, the Hocking Hills run down 674 and hooking up with like 180 and 374 at 674. If you ride that whole area, you know, it'd take you a better part of a day to ride all those areas. But you know, I try to go down there once a year and ride around. And I'll make it back down there this year again for sure to film part 2. But I'm going to try to hit that in the fall during peak season this year. If I can get the weather right, that's my goal. That's my goal. Alright, I'm going to shut this down, and we'll catch up with you later. Alright, starting to get down in the hills a little bit. We're in Logan, basically. Downtown Logan's this way. 328 or whatever, 93. We're getting down there now. But this GoPro's giving me issues. I'm missing stuff because I can't get this effing thing to turn off and on with the mod on it. I hope like how I'm getting some sound out of this. No, I don't know. It seemed like I tested it. I thought I did. We shall see. nice little quarries down here. Look at that green water. That's amazing. Love to scuba dive in that. I'm sure there's nothing in it, but it'd be clear as a bell. Pretty cool stuff. 9 miles of Nelsonville. Hellfire. We're down here, boys. Look at that. Hellfire. I'll take a little shot of Eric over here. Get a little side view, a little side ride. Go on, man. Go on. Go on. Go on. Little live action there, boys. Eric's the man. He was a captain in the United States Army at one time in his life. In another life, I would say. He is a cut and dry person, man. One of the nicest guys I ever met. Been married forever, got a couple kids, got them through college. He did life right, man. He did life right. It's good to have people like that in your life. Show you, show you what right is. Lord knows, I've been chasing that for quite a while. I don't know, maybe when I worked for Big Bear, I was a little more set back then. Tried to be anyhow. Tried to do it right. Alright. Vehicles all the time. I bet you do. I bet you're ripping MFers off too, big boy. Bet you ain't giving nobody no deals. Bet you're soaking them for everything you can. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy what they've done. Car dealers selling cars $12,000 over MSRP. It's like, give me a break. You can't be selling any vehicles. The people got to be out of money by now. You just, you know, holy crap. It's crazy. Yeah, anyhow. We'll shut her off again and drive. Shut up and drive. Alright, we're on Ohio Byway East 78. I think Eric took me down through here 2 years ago. And it was a badass road. It was a badass road. And then we're going to, off of this, we're hit the triple nickel. So it's going to be badass. Badassery, I must say. If we don't wipe out on one of them grates. I'm not used to those. Can't say I've ever seen those before. But yeah. That was real good last year. I know it's a Saturday, but we're getting pretty far out here, so might not be a whole lot of traffic. You know, usually when we go through 664, you always get the token RV and shit blocking you and you creeping around 35 mile an hour. But we'll see. I'm not real sure where we're at. I mean, I know where we're at, but I don't know where we're at as far as towns and shit. I don't know what this is. Buchtel, Buchtel. 34. What's my speedometer? Oh, my speedometer must be dead on. I'll tell you, man. Almost like to have me a little hideaway place, like my buddy's got. I really dropped the ball with him. I just told him I'd help him, and I can't get out there. I just can't get out there. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I want to go, but now it's like, you know, you saw it out there. There's not a tree to be found. It's like now it's going to be 9,000 degrees standing outside in the sun, and it's like, I don't really want no part of that. It's like, you know, it's one of those things where I love the guy, you know, I want to try to help him, but it's like, oh man, you know, I don't know what to do. So he don't like me no more. It's all right, man. It's all right. He knows I give a shit about him. It's one of those things. You can't always follow through on your promises, or just realize you're a lazy ass, and that's what happens. I just don't want to. I don't know. We'll see. Just gonna let this thing roll for a while. Maybe we'll get into some shit here in a minute. Seems like every time I turn it off, trying to make the battery last a little bit longer, I'm missing the good stuff. Up there, ain't waiting on me. I'm just cruising. I'm just a cruising, man. Don't you worry about me now. I will catch you at the next stop sign. Alright. There's starting to be some nice little turn action. Wake me up a little bit. Now this truck knows what it feels like. This truck behind me is probably going, God damn it. These fucking pussies going through here 50 mile an hour. I don't know what the hell they was thinking. They need to stay back on the straightaways. They don't know how to ride the daggone thing. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Trucker. You just sit back there. And Eric goes faster, I'm going faster. Eric takes it easy. He takes it easy, man. He just loves to ride. I start to see twisties and I start to get a little road anxiety. It's like, come on, boys, let's scrape some pipes. I ain't scraped a pipe on this yet. If I do, I'll probably pee my pants. But, yeah, this is it right here, boys. Nice. Don't ram into Eric's rear. Come on, Eric, you can go faster than that. Where are we at here? National Forest, Long Ridge. Look at this. Look at that. You can take your four-wheeler shit up there, boys. Wow. That would be fun. I bet that would be fun as hell. And I've heard stories. I mean, we're around Burr Oak. You know, we're in Wayne National Forest. It goes on forever. It's real big. I don't know how big it is, actually. But they got Bigfoot down here, man. I mean, they do. They do. People see him. People see him, hear him. You know, I've heard some crazy stories that are probably stories, but I know some other stuff. It's like, man, when you get down here in the hills, them furry little fuckers like to hide out. You never know what you're going to find down here. There's so many deer and everything else. Yeah, that's a nice little set. Nice little set to start with. Now, where are we at? Murray City. Murray City. This bike handle's pretty good. You should be surprised. Yeah, this is low center of gravity, and if you ain't afraid of it, you can lean it over. If you understand how the power works, stay on the power. You stay on the power, it's gonna stay on. Just don't fucking chicken out. Rather not crash into that guy. Murray City, lots of nice little towns hidden down in the hills. They live down here. I don't know. You kind of wonder how these towns popped up. Well, what were they doing down here? Where these towns would pop up. Interesting, Was there foundries? Was there stone quarries? Was there? I don't think we had a whole lot of coal mines down here. I don't know. Interesting to know. But I mean, you see them down through here. They pop up. Yeah, I think we're coming from a different direction, but we were down here once before. Coming the other direction. Might have buzzed all the way back up 33. I don't know. Look at that church there. I hope we're getting audio on this. I don't think I'm block out the F-bombs or anything today. I don't know. Trying to keep it to a minimum, but it ain't easy. It ain't easy. That's a good sign. Yeah, there's all kind of shit down here. I mean, if you're the adventurous type, nice. Nice. Oh, cool. The truck finally got out of my ass. That's cool. We like that when that happens. All the little pull-offs here. Pull off, eat your lunch. Sit down, take it easy. Now, when you're following somebody and you get into twisties, I just want to add to not concentrate on that person in front of you. I mean, you ride your ride back behind them. Pick your line back behind them. But don't key on them, because if they make a mistake and you're concentrating on them, sometimes you'll follow them right off the damn road. So take note, for those of you who don't know. I can't even remember almost doing that, because I hate to say it, but daggone it. Please don't be working on a Saturday. I don't want to sit and wait. Oh, you boys stay on your side of the yellow line now. Oh, look at that. I love them signs. It's like, come on, boys. Heck yeah. Heck yes. Just gonna take it easy and enjoy the ride. I ain't in no hurry. last time we went up this road here and went to the lodge. I think we're going to blow by it this time though. Yeah, he was thinking about it now. Yeah, he's thinking about it a lot. Gonna take a break, it looks like. Gotcha. Something, that's what I was talking about. Last time we were down here, I was crying because I couldn't get that shot. Look at that. We got it this time. Pretty sure we did. Glad we had the GoPro on for that one. And that was the top right there. I'm telling you, that was the top of the hill. Top of the hill. Fuck, we're just gonna coast. There we are. Triple nickel, baby. 555 triple nickel. We're going to see what that's all about now. Which way you going, brother? Going left. Alright then. We're going north. Headed for Zanesville. Let's find out what this road's like. I got a strap, a GoPro strap that is about ready to try to chew it off. It is in the wrong place, like right on my face. Now, I was on a triple nickel a while ago. And going to my buddy's house, and I'll try to see when we cross it, and that'll be how much I've been on it. Now we'll see here. But this is also, as far as Ohio goes, this is one of the it's a big deal. It's a big draw for the bikers, and I see why. I mean, if you like to go around turns, yep, come on down. It was a hell of a ride on the Beamer, I will say that. It was a hell of a ride on the Beamer, because that damn little thing, he likes to go. Eats the turns up, something crazy like, just eats them up. I might have to ease off back Eric here. Fucking brakes to get all heated up and get soft on me. Man, what a nice cruise. What a nice cruise down through here. Look at that, boys. Look at that little field there. This is living, baby. This is living. Look at that. Countryside. man. Hell yes. Heck yeah. What a day, man. Been out for almost a couple hours now. Worth every minute. I don't want these back. I want these in my head, man. I'm gonna get old. I'm getting old. I may not get to go to Sturgis and all those places and all that, but you don't have to. We've got some places, I've told you before, places in Ohio around all these national parks, state parks. Most all the roads to them are, excuse me, are amazing. And then you ain't got to ride like, you ain't got to be a hell of a good rider. You just go slow down. Slow down, no big deal. No big deal. Kind of like what my buddy's got. It's 4 acres, no trees. I'm just like, man, oh man, I need a tree. I need a tree to hide under. The cows found the only one, and they're under it. See, I'm telling you that what this is, what you're seeing right here, are people moving out of the cities. People that got enough money and they got a support team with them, a couple kids and a wife or whatever. They're moving out here, getting away from the city, man. Living, you know, my buddy's doing his stuff off grid because, you know, a lot of people getting pretty nervous about what these fools are going to do next. You know, they tried to kill us all, and they're still at it. They're still at it. Wish there's something that could be done. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting sleepy today, boys. You get sleepy today, you might be done. You might not have to worry about being tired no more. Fly off the side of this hill and be done. Yeah, I get it, Triple Nickel. I get it. Yeah, I get it now. Pollen. Ugh. $80 miles, 2 hours, averaging 40 miles an hour. The big old man bike, otherwise known as the Bomb, is doing pretty good. It was hot back there when we stopped. It took a little bit to start. Yeah, don't get me down here on this fucking Beamer. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you can see why. This is pretty. This is every bit as good as down there at the Hocking Hills. It's got a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. What the hell is that? Cows? Goats? Let's see. Needless to say, motorcycle season is here. Seeing a lot of bikes today. Bound to see a lot more. A little bit of gravel. That's what I said. Eric just cruises. He's never been down this road either, so he is definitely holding back. That's why I gotta be behind him, because I'll turn around and he'll be gone. Whee! Wow. You know you're in the hills when you don't get out of fourth gear. Yeah, this is some badass road, man. Real nice. Real nice. Real nice. I may be riding up his ass a little bit much, but it's okay. A little encouragement never hurt anybody. Holy crap, I'm doing 50 mile an hour. Daggone, now quit, you daggone butterflies. Quit crashing into my fucking motorcycle and dying. We need you, and quit screwing around. You can hear me coming now, daggone you. I hate killing butterflies. And bees. Last bee I killed on the motorcycle, I killed with a stinger. I ran him up the ass, got stung, hitting him from behind. I tagged him from behind. Come on, Eric, lay that motherfucker over. See that little bit of gravel? A little bit of gravel. Scare you to death. Scare you half to death. Yeah, well, it's just cruising, man. It's just what we call it, going on a putt, you know? Just putting around, man. You don't get to see this shit where I live. At least not for 20 minutes or so. Junction 37 now. This is that must be a different 37. New Lex, bang. McConnellsville, 10. Yeah. Yeah, it's all the same. See, that 37 goes forever. But it jogs around all over the place. It's one of them things. See, look at that gravel. Daggone it. I did not like that gravel. Look at that. Now where are we? Portersville. This bike's just chugging along now. He's chugging along. Chugging along, boys. Turns into 37 that way, west. 37 jogs all over. I got in the map. I got in the map there a while ago when we were talking about riding last time, and was trying to see, and I seen where 37 bounced all around. Morgan County. I can't believe I feel this comfortable. Just real comfortable. Back's not bothering me, my ass ain't hurting. I don't know. It's a good day. Go to mailman probably. There go the mailman probably. Triple nickel. Finally did it. Finally been on it. I get it. I get it. So we do. We hit 78. We hit 78 off of. So we took 78 off of 33. And this mailman let me go by. Let me go by, Mr. Mailman. Thank you so very much. Yeah, it's every bit as good as Old Man's Cave area. Every bit as good. I retract my previous statement. Yeah. You alright down there, boys? You're a little shaky on me. Don't be doing that. Don't need to be falling the fuck off down here. Huh. Don't feel right. That ain't good. Hang in there, big boy. Just getting into some of these snakes. Getting into some of these snakes. These road snakes are hot. And they get a little slippery. I mean, I don't mean slippery, but I mean that stuff is melting. I mean, that's exactly what that is. Shit's melting. It's Gotta be careful. Oh, I gotta. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. That's some black road snakes. Black road snakes, man. Serious. You can feel it. It's just skating, front end skating on you a little bit. It's weird. Another nice little valley. Yeah, the front end's moving around a little bit. Making me a scared. You can always tell when people put on their brakes, but you can't tell when they're letting off the throttle and like keep running up into his ASS. Nice old grinding wheel there. Yikes. Come on, Mike. Back the fuck off. Just look at that. I mean, can you see that? You can't. I mean, you might be able to see that. I don't really want to be on that front brake. Enter Morgan, leaving Perry. We're just going all over the place. All over the place. Alright. That's exactly it. Beavertown. What's this fucking gravel doing here? For crying out loud. I think we're coming to a town. Coming to a town. A little chicken house or something. Chicken house or something. Now where we is. That's 669 right there. Wait a second. Okay. So it kind of turns into it. So that way. Trying to see where I'm at here, folks. Somebody in an NSX. And another Honda, that must be a car club. Honda Type R maybe, and one of the older ones. Oh, that's how you low side right there. Go in on the yellow line now. You're gonna aim better. There we are. Try that line. That's a better line. Hell yeah. stuff. Not hot though. Just a little bit of shade and stuff. Gotta be trying to cool the motor down. Uh-oh. Starting to get sleepy. Daggone ya. Come on, baby. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Thing can't be running real hot. Can't be running real hot. Look out, squirrel. Daggone ya. Oh well, can't have everything you want. Sometimes you think you want stuff and you don't get out here and it's like, oh shit, what do you mean it's 35 minutes to the grocery store? I was glad me and Eric got together today, man. I ain't seen him a couple years. Missed out on the ride. He got this. He likes to do these kind of rides, these long rides, and it's like, you know, my Beamer, I'm okay for a couple hours maybe. But this, you know, we're doing good, man. We're going to be probably out 3 hours, maybe more, before it's said and done. See what I mean? There's, you know. Bikers are here, baby. Bikers are here. And that's what's good about it, man. Everybody. Nice fucking, you know. Now here's the other 669. Yeah, we're coming up on it, man. I'm telling you. So we're right out. We're 5 minutes from my buddy Maverick's house. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. He'd be mad as hell if I was out here and I didn't stop, but I can't help it. I got somebody with me. Next time I'll stop, Maverick. Right there. Eagleport. Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. That's it right there. That's it right there. Bang. 669. That's it. That's where you go to his house at. Alright. I've been on this before. Yeah, I've been on this before. Ride the back brake for a while. braking, boys. Otherwise I'll run into his rear end. It's alright though. Go as slow as you want to. I got your back. I got your back. It straightens up a little bit after this. And we'll be in Zanesville. We'll be in Zanesville in, I think in 15, 20 minutes maybe. Bigfoot down in there hiding out. Any Bigfooties down there? Nope. Tell me if you see one. Trailer Park Boys. Trailer Park Boys. Yeah. How many bikes is that, you figure? That's maybe 20 we've seen today. There's a couple big masses of them. It's alright. Stay with me. Stay with me, tires. I mean, look at that. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. I bet you can't. It's jumping. It's just jumping around a little bit. No traffic for a while. That's good. That's the way it's not a problem if you go slow. Kind of almost want to challenge one of these snakes just to see how much give it's got. It's just famous last words. He must be slipping around too, because he's really being cautious. He must be slipping around too. You wouldn't think that, man, but it's like these bikes. This heavy ass bike, you'd think it wouldn't move an inch. But it is, it's moving an inch. That's why I think riding in the fall when it's about 65 degrees out is the absolute best. Because you know, them little snake, them little black tar, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you see those black snaky looking things on the road there. I call them road snakes. I don't know what you call them, but it's tar where they fill in the cracks of the asphalt. And when the sun gets to beating down on them, they melt and they go back into tar because you know the asphalt gets like I don't know, 200 and some odd degrees, and that shit melts. do you know? Straight away. Starting to feel it now. A little bit. Alright, Eric, turn at that marathon. Turn at the marathon, Eric. Nice little shady spot. Get us a nice little shady spot, Big Daddy. New rule. Yeah, he knows how to play the fucking game there, boys. Alright, I'm cutting us off here.